Civilian support is vital to first responders who have served. They are active in the military. That's the mission behind the group called Hogs and Heroes Foundation. And when they step up to serve, you can hear them coming.
That's right. In today's Monday Memories, Lisa meets up with a local group to see how they rev up support.
Rusty Baker, Rick Shenton, and John Davis never take for granted the freedom they have to hop on their hogs and enjoy a beautiful day riding across Delmarva. It's a freedom they say they owe to our nation's veterans.
Without them, past World War II, World War I, Koreans, and war wars like that there, is everything.
Rusty is a veteran himself.
Did a tour with the 82nd Airborne, which I was hoping to get. And then from there, I re-enlisted, and I had 13 months over at the 291st Signal Battalion in Seongso, Korea.
But knows there are many who sacrificed so much more than he did. That's why when he learned of the Hogs and Heroes Foundation, he wanted to know more.
Just to hear the passion about what the foundation itself, not just as a chapter, but the foundation as a whole, ensuring that those who serve and protect us are they themselves taken care of in their time of need, was enough to convince me right there, this is a group that I would like to be associated with.
The same is true for John Davis.
It was just something I felt that I could give back a little and ride at the same time and have fun and do stuff for the community at the same time.
The Hogs and Heroes Foundation is a community of motorcycle riders that support not just the U.S. military and wounded warriors, but first responders and others in public safety. The group's mission?
I think it'd be easier to say what we don't do. But we do honor flights, which when they have World War II veterans coming into DC, we go up as a group to perform flag lines, to welcome these World War II veterans, because there's not many of them left, and they're dying at a pretty good rate.
These men are members of Maryland's Chapter 8.
Everybody in our group is such a, I don't know, they've got hearts of gold, and they're all really passionate about helping and passionate about riding and having fun and doing great things for the local community as far as the first responders.
Rusty says since he's joined the chapter, he's learned just how great the need is for their support. Support for organizations like Camp Royal Oak and Veteran Support Centers of America.
I never knew that the Eastern Shore had a veterans transition home until I joined Hogs and Heroes, and then when the director and his right-hand man came down to one of our breakfasts in Ocean City, and he told us of the stories that come through his door. I mean, there wasn't a dry eye in the house. How these guys are coming back after serving their country, wind up having no home to go to. Some of them may not even have a family. It's heart-wrenching because nobody should go hungry, nobody should go homeless, especially if you're a veteran and you've served your country.
The Hogs and Heroes Foundation organizes events such as poker runs to raise money for the wounded warriors that rely on VSCOA and its PAWS program, which trains service dogs for wounded warriors suffering from PTSD.
You learn more about how PTSD affects veterans and how, how much they struggle and go through really tough times with dealing with their memories and, what they've gone through.
Another project recently brought out members to build a ramp for the widow of a World War II veteran.
That was a blessing in itself. I mean, they just couldn't be thankful enough.
Or providing an escort for wounded warrior families attending the Crisfield Clam Bake.
Anything that's mission-oriented, we're right there involved. We had a busy year.
And probably best of all is the appreciation of our heroes these riders are spreading.
It really shows that people are really becoming aware of what these people, the first responders like the police and the fire department and the EMS people and the U.S. military, what they go through and what they give without asking anything in return.
I can see it being just an ongoing support system because we got young men and women coming back from campaigns right now that are in dire need. We have our veterans from past campaigns, World War I, World War II Koreans, that are also in need. And we're there for all of them. It doesn't make a difference whether you're National Guard or Coast Guard. It's just any branch of military, any branch of police, fire and rescue and safety. That's who we are. That's what we're there for. It's just to support them.
And just last weekend, Hogs and Heroes Maryland Chapter 8 held a spring kickoff to raise money for Maryland concerns of police survivors.
You hear them rolling in and they get the job done.
And it's happening.
And it's happening.